what's up, everybody? It's your boy Kdub back with another video, and shout out to everybody that's watching and supporting the channel. Now, if you like the video and the channel, definitely don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think about the story that I'm about to say. Hit the like button, definitely hit the notification button, also with the bell, and let's get into the story. Now, I heard about this story earlier, today, which I didn't really have time to do it earlier because I had a lot of shit to do. But now that I'm home, I got everything taken care of. I definitely got a lot of things to say about this story. And I didn't even read this article yet. I didn't even read the article yet, but I will say this though. Like, black men, you definitely need to be careful of where you're heading to or where you're at. Like, it doesn't matter if you like sit in the park bench somewhere in the park or just walking around in the neighborhood, just taking a stroll, all willy-nilly. Y'all definitely need to be careful with that, because the South isn't the only one that be lynching motherfuckers, man. It's also outside in the West and the East, wherever in this country. So let's actually get into this article. It says Robert Fuller's body found hanging from tree in Palmdale, California. It's been a while since I've heard about any type of lynchings in California, because the majority of lynches I've known was in the South. So, and plus I've pretty much raised majority of my life in the South, anyways, because that's where, like, especially like deep South, like, because I was raised in Virginia, but where the most lynchings at is like in like Mississippi or in goddamn Alabama, Florida, stuff that's really in the deep South, close to Mexico and the Caribbean and shit like that. It's ridiculous, man. But people still lynching black people, man, this day and age. Doesn't matter if it's back in the 1800s, 1900s, hell, even today. So definitely, not only as black men, but black people in general, we definitely need to be careful, man. Especially the way things are going right now. As a black person, you do not want to be just walking around by yourself. Like, if you got to go somewhere, definitely go, drive somewhere. And if you can't drive, definitely have somebody walking with you if you're going to be walking around in public. So, but back to this article. Let's see. Robert Fuller, a 23-year-old black man, was found hanging from a tree next to the city hall, and officials are calling it a suicide. And it's funny that they say hanging from a tree. It's funny that they use those words. The world is outraged after the death of Robert Fuller, a 23-year-old man whose body was found hanging from a tree next to City Hall in Palmdale, California. His body was discovered early this morning, and Lieutenant Brandon Dean of the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department's Homicide Bureau is noting that the circumstances surrounding his passing point to suicide. The public isn't that easily convinced, though. All across social media, people are calling for an independent autopsy to be performed, as a large number of folks believe this to be a lynching. And I haven't really seen the body of, Fuller, or how he was actually found, but if this had a lot of people being outraged, then it's probably true. It's probably true, though. So actually, my bad. Let me actually read this tweet. This from Stance Grounded. He says Black Lives Matter A young man was lynched, and yesterday his body was found hanging from a tree in Palmdale, California. He was only 23-year-old. His family's missing him. They want answers. They want justice. His name is Robert Fuller. Say his name, hashtag justice for Robert Fuller. And has over, well, almost 30,000 people to comment, over 30,000 likes. I mean, hearts. I keep forgetting they took out likes and replaced it with hearts. Fuller's older sister, Diamond Alexander, spoke about his death on Facebook. "Words can't describe how much my family is hurting right now," she wrote. "Today we just got word that Robert's body was found hanging in a tree in Palmdale. It's still under investigation. If anyone's seen anything, please come forward. Brother, you will forever be in our hearts. R.I.P." There has been no reports of a suicide note left or anything else that would point to this being a suicide. The city of Palmdale is urging residents to take care of their mental health following this incident. Listen up today. The city of Palmdale extends its sincere condolences and sympathize to the family and friends of the individual who tragically passed away in Palmdale on Wednesday. "Our thoughts and prayers are with them," wrote the city's official Facebook page. City manager J.J. Murphy received confirmation that this fortunate incident was a death by suicide. "Sadly, it is not the first such incident since the COVID-19 pandemic began. Rest in peace, Robert Fuller. Say his name." And this person, Ricky Eats Beats, he said, "This is where they found Robert Fuller. Hashtag justice for Robert Fuller. It doesn't add up. This is what they used to do to send a message." Let's see.
So you mean to tell me he was found on this tree in front of a quote, in front of the fucking flag, around no cameras? And look, Telemundo is the first fucking news station to come out here so far.
Yeah, they always say it's a damn suicide, but looking from the tree, like, come on, man. Like, it's a fucking small ass tree compared to them big ass trees you see in the forest. Like, how can you kill yourself with that damn tree? Yeah, man, I don't give a damn, man. Something is up. Yeah, somebody killed him, man. The way it's looking, man, like somebody killed him. Even though I haven't seen what he looked like when somebody found him. I mean, of course he's gonna be dead with the. Pretty sure it's gonna be a noose around his neck or something, but okay. Let me see the tree again. Let me look at the tree. Like, come on, man. Look at the branches. Look at the twigs. Like, you really think somebody's gonna just, especially a black guy, like, I mean, not just, well, a regular, like an average human man, like an average man that tries to hang himself with these branches is not gonna be successful. So, like, somebody obviously killed him. Like, for real, man. To look at these trees, obviously somebody killed him. Like, I don't give a damn what the city says or anything. Like, they already lied about, you know, well, this ain't the same city or state, but government officials already tried to lie about how George Floyd died and what the causes from him, from his death. So, you can't really believe anything what the government says, man, at this point, because they've been lost their credibility. Hey, what's up, everybody? And if you want to watch the rest of this video, definitely go into my Patreon. I will be adding a lot more content on here, and there's going to be still a couple more changes I will be putting on my Patreon. So definitely check it out. I already did put 2 exclusive posts on here. So if you want to be, able to watch this, definitely be Patreon. Be patron. There's gonna be a lot more benefits that's gonna be coming along as you being, as part of the KDub family. Be a patron. And if you want to know more about what I'm going to be adding on this Patreon, definitely go into my email at Kdubnationwide@gmail.com. And I will talk to y'all later, man. Deuces.